continuing a look through Cthulhu Deep Down Under, an anthology of stories by Australian and New Zealand horror writers and artists. So this one's written by Lucy Sussex, rather nice pulp magazine style Weird Tales illustration, which is quite fitting actually for the story. The story is quite an unusual one. It's a humorous one. I found it funny anyway. And it's about, it's written as a lot of Lovecraft was in the third person in the form of a letter. So a letter's arrived at the editor's office, and the editor has to make what he will or what she will of this letter that's been sent. And the letter's been sent by Jack Smith, brackets, Captain. And it's been sent to the editor of Weird Tales in Chicago. Now the letter says, "Dear Sir, please forward the enclosed to the author concerned," meaning Lovecraft, "as a response from a keen reader." So Captain Jack Smith is a reader of Lovecraft, and he's found some copies of Weird Tales, or he's bought some copies, and he's written this long missive to Lovecraft, which is quite humorous in itself, about how he came to love these tales. And then also there's some editor's notes in the margin. For me, probably the weirdest bit of this whole Weird Tale is where Captain Jack Smith is basically reading to his friend, who is an octopus. He says, "Her name is Ortensia. I have christened her such without the aid of holy water, but her own domicile of the briny." So there's this creature that lives in a pool, and he strips off naked and sits in the pool. The name came from a lady, though some might not call her such, encountered in my youth. What she gave me was hardly the love of a good woman, but an experience beyond pearls. What a grip, sir, she had on her. And as you are a man of the world, I think you will know to what I refer. So in Captain Jack Smith's past, he's encountered we can guess, a prostitute that's given him some satisfaction of some kind. And now he's finding the same attraction to this creature, and he's named it after her. He's called it Ortensia. So after he's finished reading to Ortensia, I put out my hand, she put out 1/8 of her equivalent, and we squeezed each other's flesh as if meeting in the street. What a grip she has, and not only of my hand. That is why I call her Ortensia. The editor's margin note is funny. I think I'm beyond exclamation at this point, and almost beyond reading any further, though the missive strangely compels me to. And it goes on for quite a few more pages. And this is a spoiler, of course. It's quite a humorous ending as well. Basically, Captain Jack Smith, he's now afraid to go back to the water because Ortensia and a male octopus of much vaster size have actually acquired his copies of Weird Tales and seem to be in anger and frustration and annoyance by what they're reading about what Lovecraft's been writing about the octopus family and cephalopods. Like the cult devotees in your story, these cephalopods hear the call of Cthulhu. It's up to you, Mr. Lovecraft, to silence that call forthwith, or as you said in your story, loathsomeness will rise from the deep and decay spread over the tottering cities of men. A warning to Lovecraft to stop writing or the octopuses will get you. Well done, Lucy. Love it. And I also loved the illustration by Gavin O'Keefe. One more for that. And as you can see, somebody has a good grip in this story at least.